turn right toward Landview Drive. Then at the next light, you'll turn left.
Good. Oh, shit. Me and Kurt. The guy who put my brother in prison, his name is Kurt. Well, you know what? Oh, well, you can't. Nobody can put you in prison. Your own doings, you know. But it wasn't so much of his doings. He was hanging out with people, and people would be like, oh, can you do me this favor and give me this? And you know what I mean? That's all they need to do. You tell them, look, those people ain't no good, and they still persistent. Oh, they just want to only smoke. Okay. Trust me, they're not only smokers, they're freaking federales. Cookie Rosales does that. When you see Cookie and Joanne together, Mendoza, that's Jeremy's cousin.
At the light, turn left onto US 70. Then you'll use the right lane to take the ramp to Durham.
You better be careful if they start coming to your house. Be careful. Because they're only there to line set you up. Can't even play no music, man. All my things get copyright. Look at this one. Oh, maybe he got to turn right here. Just creeping right there. Up, paper tag. Everybody must have gotten new vehicles or something. Shoot, I couldn't even get a car like that. You know what I mean? Oh, this car's not even going. They're probably doing the stay there for a little bit, then go rule. Because, I mean, I guess they feel superior when they do that. Y'all remember this car, right? Remember my live, the earlier live? I told y'all, look at that car right there. Look. Y'all see why I keep up vehicles? When I went to...
Use the right lane to take the ramp to Durham.
Again, they blocked my payment. But I was looking around and I said, who has the device? And then as soon as I did that, this dumbass right here took a picture. She thinks you can't tell. As soon
in a quarter
as I
mile,
did that,
merge onto I-40
around,
East.
I said, I'm going to try it one more time because the device must be off now. Sure enough, I tried it again. My card worked. I already know how to get away with that one right there. I already know what y'all do. Try to make me look broke. These mother effers used to decline my card everywhere I went. And they would be laughing, you know. And I was like, oh, it's funny now, right now. Because I'm trying to get the evidence up. You know what I'm saying? When they try to clown you at first. But then when you get your evidence up, ain't nothing funny after that. Then they're like, take me off the internet. Then they don't want to be on the internet. Nah, you want to keep harassing me, right? And you don't have to face no legal repercussion, nothing. So, my reward is to post y'all. If nobody's going to help me, if y'all can kill all my animals I ever owned, mess up every car, mess up every credit card, like, you know what I mean? Like, they'll swipe it for $1 at another state. And then I'll have to report it as stolen. And y'all know the whole 10, 20 freaking yards. They did that for years. Until I started telling the the companies I know what they're doing. And all of a sudden it stopped. Discovery even gave a payment to a doctor after I told them not to disperse it because they were double charging me. They were charging my insurance and charging my card. They thought their gaslighting was gonna work. I said, oh, so you still charged me, even though I told you that y'all were gonna do this. So I told them ahead of time what they were gonna do to me, and they did it. And well, you already know, I fought it, I got the money back, and that's just how it goes. But they were doing that to me for years, because they will gaslight the shit out of you to make you believe
In 2 miles, take exit 218A for US 220 South toward I-85 Business South,
Then comes the
Ashboro.
harassment, because you're posting it. I thought nothing was going on, so why would it matter if I posted? No, I had 2 attorneys told me to stop posting on the internet. Nah, you ain't gonna violate my right, my First Amendment right. Nah, I did that long enough. Y'all could mess with me in the local level. Like, you know what I mean? That stupid teacher, she got pulled in the feds too, because she tried to put me in the feds. So her husband or somebody that is married into the Carltons has to be a fed. Look at this car right here to the left in the back of me. I'm gonna act like I don't see them, but they're acting stupid. Watch. We're gonna catch them, what they're gonna do. And it's a lot of people, guys. It's your neighbors. It could be anybody. If they want you, all they're gonna do is go do like get them for a little charge, and then make them snitch on you. So they'll get away with.
In half a mile, take exit 218A for US 220 South toward I-85 Business South, Ashboro.
Allegedly, he gave someone else a laptop, and that laptop had child. You already know. And that person committed, well, they ain't no longer here, because they went to jail for that.
Take exit 218A.
Because they went to jail for that. So, what happens to someone in jail if they go to jail for that? And I honestly don't believe that that person did do that, honestly, because I know, I don't know them. Around someone and you can tell their character. And then later on, I found out that that wasn't even his.
In 2 miles, take exit 78 for I-85 North toward I-40 East, Durham.
The hit on. And these people are allowed to do this, and because he married an informant's daughter, he got babies with the girl, the mom who set me up with her son, and you know, they all orchestrated that. They have babies together now. So the guy that raped me, his sister with this dude. And let me say allegedly, but I believe it. I believe it, because the person who told it to me. It's always in their circle. And he felt bad for what they were doing to me, so he told me. And he just told me, don't ever say anything. I said, man, that's why I don't say names, because then these people will go and try to lock these people up just for telling me stuff. So a lot of things, if you notice, when the wreck, I lost the wreck because I didn't want to give the full, I didn't lose the wreck. They were going to hide that video. They had a jammer in place. The video was all like, you couldn't see it. You get what I mean? But I knew what they were doing. So that's why I told y'all, they're gonna get away with it. Look at this. So I missed my turn. Y'all see that, right? How nicely pacing they are. So I have to speed a little bit to be able to get my turn.
In half a mile, take exit 78 for I-85 North toward I-40 East,
Look.
Durham.
This one got over here. Y'all see? And that's why I don't let them get to me. That's what they do all the time. That's all they do. That one had a hand.
Take exit 70.
2200S. See, how did I know? How did I know? And this is how they try to.
In a quarter mile, slight right onto the I-85 North ramp to I-40 East, Durham.
They did again, right? They do the formation. They come from the exit. They make you get to the left. They want you to, but I don't do what they want. I ain't authority over shit. Y'all probably authority.
Slight right on 5 North ramp.
But y'all ain't shit, man. That bitch ain't shit. That teacher thinks because, bitch, y'all got everything y'all got from, because your uncle or Albert Williams, whatever, Carlton, fought in a war and all that. So that's when I realized Parker Williams, huh? Yeah. My grandma was, she was someone murdered her, right? And the field that happened at, guess who owns it? The Carltons have some type of connection to that, and they made someone get my grandma mad, and then that's how they were able to justify what they did to her. But they were antagonizing her. When she will work somewhere, they'll go over there and make her move. So my grandma said, nah, I'm not moving. I know where I get my braveness from. My grandma. My grandma said, motherfucker, move me. And that's how she ended up passing away. Because she refused to move where they kept trying to tell her to move from. But hey, y'all gonna have to take me out. I'm gonna let it all out though before y'all take me. But they already tried. And how did that go? So the only thing that they got to do was just hurt me. You know what I mean? Thankfully, 2 times I was passed out. But these people, you see how this one got right here, and it didn't even need to get right here. But it just, look. They're all blocked, look. One right there, one right here, one over there, and one over there. Even though if I try to move anywhere, they're going to do it the whole way. Look, you see how they all stay here, just huddle up? Come on now, you think that shit is normal? And they have, the ones that started with me, they had cars like this. And then they upgraded them to a newer model Honda. And the bitch had just got out of prison. And her dad just got out of prison doing 10 years. And you're going to tell me those are the people watching me?
In 2 miles, take exit 126A for US 421 South towards Sanford.
That he wanted to buy my lawnmower. Those people. And I told him, get out of my yard. Stop coming to my yard. Because I know they have ties with... You know what I'm trying to say? So they try to act like me and him were cool. No. And all he went there was to tell me to get out of there. Like, he was like, well, how long is it going to be till y'all move? Because one of my friends wants to rent this place. Gotta be careful these semis because they be coming into my lane. Oh, well, I have videos where they cut me off and all that. That's why I don't trust when semis are near me. See, now they're gonna work it where I can't, because I usually pass all these vehicles and get in front. I ain't gonna be able to do it now. Cause look how nicely they got it. Look at that. Look at that. I don't even think I'll be able to get in on time. But y'all see how nicely they got it?
In half a mile, take exit 126A for US 421 South towards Sanford.
Just so that I end up in that predicament. Look at this one right here. Look, going slow as heck, and he don't even got to. So now I gotta cut right here. 1, 2.
Then you'll take the US 421 South.
Time on the road. Bitch don't even got papers. You could tell she ain't got no papers. She's scared to even drive. And that's why they
take the US 421 South ramp.
Because they work for free. As long as
continue on US 421 South for 7 miles.
The one behind me is really mad because I cut him. Oh, I didn't mean to cut him off, you know, but they weren't gonna let me in. They were all working together to not let me in, and I missed my turn, and I'd be like, oh my goodness. But he's mad because I did that, because he wasn't going to let me in, and I made him. He like sped up a little bit. That's what they do to me all the time. And then watch right here how they're going to work right here together. Look, that one right there already has a phone. Look, this one right here has a phone all in the air. I wonder what they're about to do. I'm about to say, this is my neighbor, ain't it? I just remember JFS. No, it's another one. Like, he got mad right here. Look how he's coming. Ain't nobody trying to race, motherfucker. Y'all ain't just ain't gonna box me in. And they boxed me in again. Look, the same people. Y'all see? Look how stupid and obvious it looks. But these people really think in their brain that they are really fooling somebody. There has to be some common sense missing in these mother effers' brains. Look at they're just standing right there. Look. Because they don't want me to go by. Look at that. You're going to tell me those 4 right there are going to be driving the same exact speed limit? Hell no. They're working together. And this is how they do it every time I get in traffic. Oh, damn. There goes a plower. Y'all remember me talking about the plower? So now they got to send them in. Y'all see that, right? Anything I complain about, they're gonna be in my lane, or we're gonna pass. If I complain about the cop, a cop's gonna cross path. If I complain about Spectrum is gonna pass me. You get what I'm trying to say? And this is how they do it all day. They're trying to make me so mad, orchestrate my arrest, label me aggressor so I couldn't work with old people. I don't want to work with them anyway. They're that dang stank, ugly hearts. They be trying to poison you. Hell no, and they lie on you. They hire you to lie on you. And even though I was the one that cleaned the whole house, cooked, I didn't even have to do all that extraness. But I still did it because when I first got the job, I felt bad. Like, I'm like, oh, look at these poor people. Oh, my goodness, they can't take care of themselves. Shit. JKA 5828. Shit, one freaking old lady said, she was 90 and she's like, why don't you just quit? I'm like, oh. When she told me that, her nose got bigger. Like, I can't explain that. I was like, her nose looked like, she looked exactly like that lady from Snow White. Exactly like her. I'm not even exaggerating. Her nose was even as big as hers. I was like, damn. But yeah, that's why I quit. Not because of anything. Because if y'all think y'all going to get my hours, my services, and y'all going to treat me, lie on me like that, and I'm just going to work, the people who I just quit from, they were mad that I quit. Like, these people are really dumb. They want good workers, but they want to be able to harass you. Nah. Even though I did like working for them, but I was still set up. So that's why I didn't put a bad review, because I did like working for them. But what can you do if a client is an ex-CIA agent? You know what I mean? What can you do? You can't blame the worker. It will go bad for the people that I'm working for, you know? So I'm not gonna bash that company, but I will bash home instead. Those people will try to have your family put in a home, and then once they go in the home, look at that one right there was hitting it. You're doing that phone thing. South Carolina. And a cop that I said was involved in all, look, staying with me. Just so they could do that for a little bit. My phone might lose connection or something on that phone. He thought I didn't see him.
In 2 miles, take exit 190 for North Carolina 62 toward Burlington, High Point.
So that I can't get through. This is just how they do it the whole ride for me. And I think they just keep me like this so they can keep doing that and mess up my phone, my car, whatever it is they mess up. And I cannot get to it. I cannot, like, you know what I mean? Look. They got 1, 2, 3. Look how nice they're pacing at my turn. Every time I had to go to work, they did this too. And I would miss, and then I would be 10 minutes late, 15 minutes late, because I had to do a whole turnaround. Oh, look, that's her. This bitch
In half a mile, take
husband.
exit 190 for
That's
North
her.
Carolina
And I haven't
62
got
toward
this
Burlington,
whole
High
plate.
Point.
And we're about to get it right now. Yeah, bitch, I recognize you, ugly bitch. LEW 4153. Yeah, I never forget that fat ass faces y'all got. And she's gonna turn in my turn because they live around me.
Take exit 190.
And look, the other neighbors in the front. The other neighbors in the front of me. Y'all remember the burger? Look, I told y'all. That's why I like to tell y'all before it happens. The other one, the neighbor that I always post, look. They're over there, look. The front. You see that car over there? The Expedition looking like Explorer turning to the left, that's them. And they follow me too. When I'm on the road, they try to end up with me. They think
At
it's
the next
cute.
stop sign, turn left.
And I know they hit me, whatever. Look, see
At the
that's
stop
them.
sign, turn left
They
onto
hit
North
me
Carolina
with whatever
62.
they can. They had, remember that nice Charger they used to have? But yeah, this one right here, this one, she thinks I don't forget her. And there's always traffic right there, guys. And guess what lives over there? A cop. And it's a Burlington cop. And I get harassed by Burlington cops too. Burlington, Randolph, Guilford. But let's hope that stops. That lives right here. That's why I would see Amazon and everything coming here. Okay, now we know where she lives. But I bet she don't live there. But she's looking at me like, is she recording me? Yes.
In half a mile, turn right
I
to
don't
stay
think
on
she
North
lives
Carolina
there,
62
honestly.
North.
I would have seen her come out of there already. But probably she does. But I try to keep up with the neighbors that harass me. When it was her man's day, she would always be passing up and down my house. Up and down, up and down. And then I posted her, and she stopped coming up and down. So that's why I was like, is that her? And I'm like, nah, that's not her. But when I got beside of her, I seen it was her. Because I got confused one time. And I ain't want to do that again. And them people think I don't know it's them. And they have houses all back there. These people all got houses back there. And it's all family. Look, these are going to be always out here. As soon as I pass through here, they're always going to be out here. Hey, do you see him wave, right? He thinks, see? He's finally admitting it. They're tired of me posting them. Wave, sucker, wave. It don't matter. Nothing's going to happen to them. Because they're CIA. They're federales. And they're confident. They wave at me and everything like it's cute. But hey, as long as I got to know that I... Look at the truck. It's coming behind me. The white truck. It got mad that I recorded him. I told you. I told you. I told you. They don't like when you record them and keep up with them, but they sure do like keeping up with you. I'm going to keep up with y'all motherfuckers. As long as y'all keep up with me, I'm going to keep up with y'all. How about that? And if y'all don't leave me alone, I'm not going to leave y'all alone either. But I ain't going to go down to y'all level. Look, she thinks she's cute. Your whole back, your cover's blown, honey. I've been knowing about you. Think getting behind me, following me is gonna make something. Hey, you hurt my feelings. All my feelings are hurt. Dumb bitch. They'll never get off though. They just want, look at her. She got right. I told you she didn't live there. I told you she didn't live there. I know who you are. They used to tell me, I know who you are. Look, that's her. Just so y'all can get a good look at her truck. She think that's harassment. That's harassment what they're doing. And that's probably her husband right there in back of her. For extra support.
In 600 feet, your
look, they ain't
destination
turning
will
over
be on
here,
the
right?
left.
Stupid ass people think they could be harassing people and people are just gonna take it. Look, she's turning back now. Look, she's going back up. She's like, I already did what I had to do. Look, and that's her man. That's her man. Look, they're going back up together now. He turned back that way and she's going back up over there. Stupid dumb bitch. Y'all think y'all gonna keep fucking with, y'all got the right one, actually. Y'all got the right one to expose all y'all motherfuckers. I did in Hardin County. I wish I would have did it more in depth, like recorded their face and everything, so that
Your
people would know
destination
who
is
to
on the
watch out
left.
for. Cause they try to set you up to get murked. Oh, I thought I turned my thing off.